The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody, man? Happy Monday morning, man. I hope everybody is doing great, man. It's going to be a good Monday morning, man. The sun is shining. The world is good. I hope everybody took their Mother's Day and celebrated their mothers, whether they're here with us or not here with us. Had a celebration with your mothers, man, and even if your grandparents, wished your kids, your daughters a happy Mother's Day, all that stuff, man. It's a great Monday, though. We're going to get into this market news and actually the market. There's really not a lot of news going around the cryptocurrency industry, but there's a lot going on in the market. We're going to get into a lot of that. We'll talk our way through some of the stuff that's going on in cryptocurrency, man. But man, what a great Monday, man. That's all I got to say, man. It's a phenomenal Monday, man. We're going to give it 120 today, all day, every day. We work and we're grinding all day, all night. Did take Sunday off. I didn't really trade that much Sunday. Wasn't even really on X that much. Wasn't doing too much of anything on Sunday. Chilling, man, relaxing, man, enjoying the day. I hope you guys take time out for yourself as well. Tim Shea, the mayor of crypto, is in the building. What's up, man? My man Seiko, wake up, baby. Wake up. 120 all day, every day. Yes, we working, baby. We always working. My man Selmo Floyd, good morning, my brother. Good morning, man. How are you, man? Selmo out there grinding all the time. My man Junior's in the building. Good morning. How are you? My man Mr. P. What is up, Mr. P? Yo, Mr. P, man, we got to get you over there on a base chain, dog, man. We got to get you over there on a base chain, man. Made a couple good calls this weekend on base, man. We'll go over a couple of them and check them out, man. Gotta get you over there though, Mr. P. Selmo Seiko too, man. Gotta get you guys over there on the base chain, man. There's a lot going on over there, man. Crow with Knife. Oh, I know. I made that call this weekend, Junior. Over there on base, man. I made that call this weekend, man. 2-Bit, what's up, my brother? What's up? Man, 2-Bit and Myrbits is in the building. What's going on? So yeah, we definitely got to get you guys over there on the base chain, man. It's definitely moving, guys. So go where the money is, right? That's what we want to do. Always go where the money is. Be loyal get to the bag, baby. Get to the bag. That's the whole mission here, is just to get to the bag, man. Just get to the bag. So yeah, definitely let's go ahead and look at some of these markets and what we got going on right now. Asian market, guys, they didn't leave us with a lot. They didn't leave us. Ken, I got your message, man. And we're gonna hook you up, man. We're gonna get you on the base chain. And I got your message, man. I know you're set. I know you're rolling through your crypto, through your wallet, your Coinbase wallet. But yeah, man, I just took yesterday off, so I didn't really do much yesterday. But I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back at you later on today. No base here in my My girl, my girl Pelosi. Yo, man, you tell her to let me copy trade, man. Let me copy trade. But yo, the Asian markets didn't really leave us with a lot. The European markets woke up this morning, guys, a little bit earlier than we did. Didn't look too good. Didn't look too good for the European markets right now. They're they're struggling. They're struggling pretty good. Um, and it's all right. It's all right, guys. The United States pre-markets, man, they look really, really good. Got to be careful though when you look at these Monday pre-markets from the United States. When you come over here to the European markets and you see that they're bleeding red, a lot of times that's going to bleed over into the United States markets, right? So be very, very careful. Be very, very cautious of what's going on right now with the S&P and the Nasdaq and the Dow, because if the European markets aren't, I mean, if they're bleeding red like they are right now, it's going to bleed over into the United States markets. You know, and you look at the Dow, it had a phenomenal week last week. Y'all, I'm gonna keep telling you guys, man, make sure you're diversifying your portfolios. If you're not in the stock market, look at picking up a couple stocks too, because you know, sometimes like when the stock market was down, I mean, when the crypto market was down, we are making money over here in the stock market, you know. So, you know, swing trade some stuff over there if you want to, but diversify your portfolios. IBIT, we always look at IBIT every morning. IBIT looks like it's gonna open up down about 1 point, about 0.2%, somewhere up in there, which means Bitcoin's going to be down right now, which it is. If these ETFs open up down and they're not looking good, it's not going to look good for Bitcoin either. But, you know, kind of is what it is when you get into this ETF world. And speaking of ETFs and all that stuff, don't forget that Vanguard is putting out that top meme coin index, guys. So pay attention to that, right? We talked about that last week. Pay attention to that. You know, you're talking about Doge, SHIB, Pepe, couple other ones that they're going to put in that index with Vanguard. So that's big news if we can get that moving. So definitely pay attention to what's going on over there, because if Vanguard can get that through, you know, and it's successful, you're gonna see more of that. You're gonna see more of that. So, yo, it looks like we've got 30 something people in the stream right now, either on YouTube or on X. If you're on YouTube, smash that like button, smash that share button, put us up in the old algorithm, guys. If you're over there on X and you're watching this, go ahead and hit that little heart button, hit that share button, guys. Really appreciate it. Helps the channel. Like I said, you don't have to go ahead and participate in the chat all the time, but you know, if you're here, at least show the channel a little bit of love and hit the likes and the shares. It's all good. My man Big Watch Dude is in the building. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is going on? I'm glad 2Bit's here this morning. Always like to see my man rolling around. You know, big community. We share communities, so like to see my man 2Bit around. If you ain't checking out 2Bit, go check out 2Bit, guys. So here we go with the cryptocurrency market, guys. Sitting at $2.3 trillion right now. Looks like it's up about 1.3%. So not bad. Kind of trading in that sideways motion right now, where we should, you know, just kind of hanging. We're gonna hang here for a while, guys. We're gonna hang out in this sideways action in the cryptocurrency market for a little while. I'm not expecting a big, huge run to the upside, nor am I expecting a big, huge drop to the downside. Just kind of expecting us to just kind of trade where we're trading now, between the 60,000 on Bitcoin to that 65,000, somewhere in there. If we get a run up a little bit, it'd be great, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're just going to kind of hold steady with where we're at right now. And that's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. We've had a couple of events that made us kick back maybe the bull run a little bit. 2Bit talked about this yesterday on his stream. I caught some of the replay, and we'll look at some of what he was talking about as well, because I agree. we're going to kick back a little bit. That bull run probably to the end of 2024, beginning of 2025, somewhere up in there, guys. So it gives us time, right? It gives us time to build them bags the way we want to build them, and really just DCA your way in. And DCAing in is the best option, right? It's a best option. Agency. What's up, Busy Fox? How are you, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. TradingView has Bitcoin up 1.7%. Yeah, Bitcoin where is Bitcoin right now? Bitcoin's up 2.2% right now. On the day, on the 24-hour. Busy Fox is in the building. What's going on, Busy, man? How's everything over there where you're at, man? I hope it's well. ETF's getting ready to roll out over there in your land, over there. So we like to see that probably at the end of the year. So like to see that. But we're gonna trade here for a while, guys. We're gonna be here for a minute. There's gonna be little ups, little downs, little runs, little pullbacks, but I'm not expecting a big, huge run. I'm just not expecting this market to take off. But some people are going to look at that as a bad thing. I don't look at it as a bad thing. I look at it as a good thing. I look at it as us having an opportunity, to come down through these altcoins, right? And really look at what you want and really start to set up a DCA plan into them altcoins, right? Maybe it's a position that you hold. Maybe it's a position that you want to hold. Maybe it's one that you've been looking at for a little while. It's just on your watch list and you're waiting for that next dip to get in. You're gonna have that opportunity, right? So and the best part about it is I hit on this a little bit on a video I put out yesterday. Is we have a slow leak in the market, right? It's just kind of slowly leaking out, slowly over time. If you look at it, it's leaking out over the last month or so. That's good because it doesn't bottom out all at once. So you don't feel like you missed anything, right? You can slowly, methodically work your way through the market, because you have to understand that when we get to the bull run, and some of you guys in here, a lot of you guys in here have been through a bull run before. There's nothing slow and there's nothing methodical about a bull run. Everything happens so fast. You have to have both feet on the ground, 10 toes on the ground at all times, because everything happens so fast that in a market like this, it's good just to take a step back and take a breather. So that's good. Nighttime here. Yeah, I know you're at night, man. Busy Fox, man. No comments here. No comments here about leaking. Only you, Seiko. Only you, brother. Nancy. But yeah, so in this slow leak of a market like this, like really just take your time, and it's okay and I was thinking about this yesterday when I was kind of out of the market a little bit and I just took a step back, is you have to sometimes tighten up your portfolios, right? You have to sometimes shrink your portfolios really to be an effective DCA, use an effective DCA strategy down. And it's okay. That doesn't mean you have to sell anything. That just means that you pick the cryptocurrencies that you want to pick and you slowly DCA your way down into them. And it may not be everything that you have in your portfolio, right? And you may pick 3-4 coins, and then when you're at a good price point for them, you may move on to something else, or you may just pick this to stay with them. But either way, don't be scared of this market. Don't go anywhere. Don't run. Now's the perfect opportunity to build them bags. So like we said, Bitcoin sitting at 62,500. When I woke up this morning, it was at 63K. So it's definitely coming down this morning. Ethereum's under 3,000, sitting at $2,958. So definitely dropped underneath that 3,000 mark. Probably gonna it's gonna be tough for this thing to stay above 3,000 if Bitcoin doesn't have a big run. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, speaking of Ethereum, the XRP CTO put a lot of money in Ethereum the other day, right? So, what's that move look like? What does he know that we don't know, right? What do they know that we don't know? What's that move look like? Why all that money into Ethereum, right? And not into XRP? Is there something going on? Is there something that we need to pay attention to that we're not seeing? Follow the money, guys. Follow the money. Big money doesn't put their money in things that they don't know about. BNB under that $600 mark, sitting at $593, $95. Not doing too bad. It's hanging in there. It's hanging in there. Seiko giving Pelosi 220%. Oh man, with two black eyes. Solana underneath that 150 mark, man. Underneath that 150 mark. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not great, not bad. I mean, if you're looking at really trying to get into Solana and build your bag, you want to see it underneath 150. You want to see it underneath that $150 mark, because it gives you a good opportunity to get in at a decent price. XRP continues to hold on to that 50-cent mark, right? And this is that key level for XRP. Just hold on to 50 cents. And we've been trading in this channel with XRP for a long time, between 50 cents and 53 cents. The highest we got to recently was about 70 cents, somewhere up in there. But it's trading in this 50-cent channel. Did drop below 50 cents a couple times, but for a very short time. So, but definitely, if it can hold on to this 50-cent level, it's going to be strong coming out of this court case, right? But the court case is, that is what it is. We've talked that thing to death, but it's the key level for XRP is 50 cents. You don't want to see it go below this level. It very well may drop below that 50-cent level here in the next day or two, maybe even today. But the key is, how long does it stay there before it regains the 50 cents? A bunch of whales are buying every time it gets below 50 cents. They're buying it up. So as long as that trend continues and XRP can hold this 50 cents, they're going to be just fine. They're going to be just fine. But because they're not ready for a run, I'll tell you guys right now, XRP is not ready for a run with this case going on. They're just not ready. Later, everyone. We'll listen. All right, man. I know it's late for you over there, busy man. Go get some rest, man. Go chill out, man. I know it's late for you over there, man. Tonecoin's actually been one of the shining stars here, guys. Tonecoin up to $7.34. You look at it being up 21.7% on the week. And if you look down through the week, not a lot of people are in green, right? Not a lot of people are in green. But Tonecoin has absolutely been killing it. We talked about Tonecoin under when it jumped under $5 not too long ago. Is it being a good entry point for Tonecoin? I don't really own any Tonecoin. I know a lot of people look at this blockchain and they're big believers in it. It's just, I own so many different blockchains. It's I don't want to put another one in my portfolio. I could be missing out here, and I'm okay with that. But Tonecoin had this massive run up past Doge, past everybody else, and it continues to perform. And the stronger Telegram is, the stronger Tonecoin's going to be, and that's the key. They're directly running Telegram over here off of Tonecoin, so the stronger that Telegram app gets, the stronger Tonecoin's going to be. So gotta understand that. Cardano, guys, I love Cardano. I just wish that they would flip the switch and open up that blockchain to be everything it could be. But right now, not buying Cardano. I think there's more downside to Cardano right now, but definitely going into the bull run, I will have Cardano in my wallet at a pretty good clip. So Avalanche, $33.33 right now, sitting on all threes. Anytime anytime AVAX is under $40, it's a good buy. It's definitely a steal right now, under $35, guys. So definitely looking at AVAX as an opportunity, right now. Polkadot, I bought some more Polkadot this morning, actually, guys. Put in a limit order this morning. Building them Polkadot bags. Polkadot to me is a sleeping giant here. This thing right here is, I think, is ready to explode. DG's opinion, this thing is ready to explode. It's about 80 something percent off of its all-time high, which means that there's tremendous gains to be made here with Polkadot. Probably some of the bigger gains in that top 15, just by getting back to its all-time high. Polkadot, and when they roll out that 2.0, that Polkadot 2.0, there's going to be AI integrated into that blockchain, which is going to kind of set it apart. Cardano is going to use it in its forks, in their forks. So, Polkadot to me is sleeping giant here. Chainlink, obviously $13.41, guys. I put Chainlink right up there with XRP. I think these two Chainlink and XRP will run the financial sector of this whole market. I think when it comes in, there's room. Here's the problem. Everybody wants to go Chainlink versus XRP. It's not a battle. It's really not. The two, there's room for two. The two are trying to accomplish two very different things. It's not a us versus them or a them versus, it's just doesn't have to be that way. But I think they're both going to have tremendous success in this bull run. Tremendous success. That they will run the financial sector. Them two blockchains right there. We'll see the majority. Polygon, you guys know how I feel about Polygon. I own a crap ton of Polygon, and Polygon is just underperformed. It's just underperformed in this market. I know we've been in a down market, and there's been a lot of cryptos that haven't performed well, but Polygon has absolutely even underperformed them. I haven't sold any of my Polygon. I still hold it all, but they're losing a lot of ground to a lot of these other blockchains that are out there, and it's simply because they haven't come out with new development. The devs are quiet, and they have not been able to bring over the meme coin volume on their blockchain that they need to, and they just underperformed. Internet Computer, guys, this is one of the ones I'm DCAing into. You guys know where we bought Internet Computer. It was way higher than it. We bought it way higher than it is right now. I've been DCAing my way down in. I will buy some more today because it's under $12. If it stays under $12, I'll buy some more. But again, Internet Computer is the one with a lot of upside here, way off its all-time high. So I'm definitely liking where that is. Render, man, Selmo, I kick myself every single time we look at Render because you brought this thing to us when it was so cheap and we didn't buy it. And it's one of these AI plays that I'm looking at. You guys know I'm in the graph. I love the graph. I think the graph is probably one of the better AI plays out there. But Render is absolutely killing it right now. What's going on, brother? Good morning. Render has absolutely killed it through this bear market. We missed it. Selmo brought it to us. He told us all about it, and we missed it. But it's okay. If we want to get in right now, it's going to be a good opportunity to get in here in the next couple of weeks, I think. So we damn sure missed it at its low, but that doesn't mean we're out of the game with Render. I like Render. I think Render is going to be strong. It's going to perform really well in the bull market, and I'm definitely probably going to add it to my portfolio. Pepe, we're going to get into Pepe in a minute. Put a video out about Pepe yesterday. Pepe's just blowing the doors off of everybody right now when it comes to meme coins, the top meme coins. We told you guys about Pepe being in the top meme coins. The whole bear market, we've been talking about Pepe, where Pepe can go. Some people listened, some people didn't, and that's cool. Either you believe or you don't. But I can tell you that they're blowing the doors off of every other top meme coin right now. Crow sitting at 12 cents. Sitting at 12 cents right now. Not doing too bad. We like Crow. I like Crow. Yo, how about Eminem being a new spokesperson? Like that too, man. Love that. Love that. But again, we talked about Crow. Crow being one of these crypto exchanges. They know how to market. They know how to market. They know how to put themselves out there. They're not scared to spend money. They're not scared to go out here, take out commercials, take out ads, take out billboards, do all this stuff to put their name out there. And that's the one thing I love about Crow. When people say crypto, a lot of people say crypto.com because their marketing is so effective. Pepe's the one. Pepe could be the one, Ken. There's going to be a lot of the ones in this bull run. And they're not going to come from, there's going to be a lot of the ones. Don't sleep. We'll go over them in a minute, but don't sleep on some of them. Stellar, 10 cents, man. I don't understand why Stellar cannot gain more of the cryptocurrency, landscape right now. Stellar, it will, and when it does, it's going to sneak up on people, and it's going to surprise the hell out of people. But Stellar is one of these blockchains. When they start really putting over with the Sorbet upgrade, and they start really releasing these contracts on the Stellar blockchain, Stellar could be something special to watch. They definitely could be something special to watch. Do not miss. I look at it and I'm like, I'm not sleeping on Stellar. Bags are packed. We're ready to rock and roll with Stellar. And they got some good projects over there. Good projects. Let's look at these meme coins real quick. Meme coin market cap is only at 50.3 billion right now. It's way down. The volume's only at 3.6 billion. Way down. Way down. So who's getting the volume, right? Well, let's go ahead and look at it through the week. Through the week, Dogecoin's down 12%. And this is where you're going to see Pepe shine, right? SHIB down is actually up 3.2% on the week, right? But look at Pepe. It's up 0.8% on the week, right? But when you look at it and you just look at how they performed yesterday, they were beating the market. They were beating the market as a whole, right? And I did a video about it when they were killing everybody when it came to the weekly average, right? This doesn't want to load up for me for some reason. Just look at Pepe's performance over the last month. Look at that. Look at that performance over the last month. When the market itself was down, and it was getting smashed. Well, I don't want to say getting smashed, but when it had sprung that slow leak, look at Pepe's performance. Look at this chart. Could you get a better chart than that? Could you get a better looking chart than that? Seriously. Sitting at 5087 right now. Like, could you get a better looking chart than that? I mean, what more do people want out of a crypto? I mean, Pepe is just absolutely blown the doors off of this thing, man, in this bear market. Hey, DG. Speaking of Stellar, Stellar blockchain. No, I don't hold Velo. I keep hearing about it, which means I need to get into it. But no, I don't hold it yet. You ain't lying. I'm with you. I'm with you, Somo, on that, man. Stellar is Stellar's a sleeping giant here, guys. They are absolutely a sleeping giant. But Pepe, I'm telling you guys, they're gonna make this run during this bull market. It's not gonna be a Shiba Inu run. Like, we got to get Shiba Inu that run out of our head, right? Shiba Inu dropped 6 zeros, right? but you got to look at the market cap that it started with. It started with such a small market cap. It blew 6 zeros right off the. I mean, it blew. Man, it was crazy. A lot of these other meme coins are starting with a higher market cap, so it's going to be hard for them to bust through 6 zeros, right? So is Pepe going to bust through 6 zeros? Probably not, right? When you look at its market cap and you look at where it's at, it's probably not going to bust through 6 zeros. Most meme coins up here are not going to bust through 6 zeros. 99%. If we get one that busts through 6 zeros, it's going to be absolutely nuts. But Pepe, I mean, SHIB did that with a lower market cap. There was and the market was not flooded with as many meme coins as it's flooded with now. So for anybody to make a Shiba Inu run, it's going to hurt a lot of devs' feelings because they all go after that Shiba Inu run, right? Oh, we're going to be the next SHIB. No, you're not. You have literally got to bust 6 zeros in order to even be in a conversation with SHIB, right? Now, Pepe may pass SHIB when it comes to market cap, right? But when you go to percent gains, right? When you look at the percent gains off of your crypto, SHIB's still king. SHIB by far is still king. And in my opinion, this is just DG's opinion, they're gonna hold that crown for a long time because the market's flooded with meme coins right now. People are smarter. People just aren't holding to Valhalla, which Valhalla doesn't exist, but people aren't just holding to Valhalla anymore, right? So for somebody to see the percent gains that the SHIB holders seen during that time, probably not going to happen. But like I said, you may pass them in market cap, but market cap can be manipulated by supply, right? Market cap can definitely be manipulated by supply. Look at Dogwood Hat, right? It's up to $2, right? Why is Dogwood Hat at $2? It's all based around supply. They have a much smaller supply, which allows the price to get pushed up into that $2 range. If Dogwood Hat would have started with the same, roughly around the same supply as Pepe, you would have been looking at it sitting at 5 zeros, right? So market cap and price is all it all can be manipulated. You make some good points, DG. Yeah, I mean, it's just stuff that we look at, right? Big Watch, like you have to go back into the SHIB days and say, 6 zeros. Well, where did they start, right? So for SHIB to achieve the market cap that it achieved is unheard of, right? It's unheard of. And you think about it. You think about Pepe right now, and you guys know I love Pepe, but we'll be brutally honest, right? If Pepe busts 6 zeros, it's going to be at $1. What's the chances of Pepe getting to $1? Think about that. Ask yourself that question, right? What's the chance of Pepe getting to $1? My answer is none. It's not going to happen. But if Pepe busts 2 or 3 of these zeros, that's a great day at the end, right? So don't underestimate the power of busting 2 or 3 of these zeros. But for it to be on a Shiba Inu level, it's got to at least take out 4, right? So if it takes out 4, you're looking 10 cents, 20 cents, somewhere up in there. How many people are going to hang on for that ride? How many people are going to hang on? How many people in this space are going to hang on for that level of a ride? Stranger things have happened. Yeah, that's why I'm not completely ruling it out, Ken, but I'm saying it's a tall task. It's nearly impossible, right? I'm not saying that it's impossible. It's nearly impossible. If you're holding Pepe right now, are you going to hold that to 20 cents? I mean, to 2 cents? Are you going to hold that to 2 cents? Chances are you're going to see so much money in your wallet. It's going to be life-changing money. You're not going to hold that. You're not going to hold that for that ride. It may be more accurate to describe. describe Pepe as a behavior. Yeah, I just I just think, we got to be realistic too, big watch, right? Like, so, like, I'm not holding. I can tell you guys straight up, I'm not holding Pepe to 2 cents or even a cent. You know what I mean? That's life changing money. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to look at that. But Pepe is definitely going to be one. I'm telling you guys to Bonk. This one right here. Bonk is going to be in for a ride. Bonk is going to go on a ride that a lot of people are sleeping on right now. A lot of people talk about Bonk, right? A lot of people talk about Bonk, and a lot of people own Bonk. But Bonk is going to go on a ride. And when it starts to go on a ride, a lot of people are going to wish that they had more. In my opinion, a lot of people are going to wish that they had more. Will it go on a bigger ride than Pepe? I don't think so. But Bonk will go on a ride. Life changing money. Wife changing money. I thought that was a typo, Elbow, until I understood what you were saying. And yeah, I get you. I find it interesting that the graph you showed displayed. Yeah, investors, they're putting money in some of these things, right? And you follow the money, Big Watch. Just follow the money. The money will lead you to where you want to put your money, right? Big money's not dumb. Big money's not dumb. Pepe will make more millionaires and billionaires than she. But you think so? You think so, Selma? You think so? I hope so. I hope so, because I'm definitely been in it. Ever since the whole bear market, I've been in it. I hope so, but it's gonna be hard for it to bust six. For it to bust 6 zeros, man. For it to bust 6 zeros, it's gonna be hard. Because a lot of people are very educated about crypto now, and a lot of people just aren't gonna hold the bag. They're just not gonna hold the bag, and I don't blame them. You guys seen my post on X this morning. I'm telling you guys, the job of an investor. I don't care what anybody says. People can tell you whatever they want to tell you. Devs can tell you whatever they want to tell you. I hate the word influencers, but us people that sit in front of this camera every day, we can tell you whatever we want to tell you. But your job is to get to the bag. How fast can you get to the bag? How fast can you make your goals become a reality, right? And that's what it's all about. It's about getting to your bag. I feel Bonk liquidity. I'm not worried about Bonk's liquidity, Scottish. I'll tell you why. The same reason I'm not worried about Pepe's liquidity. If you look at the charts, Bonk and Pepe's, their market cap to liquidity is terrible. It sucks. Let's just be honest. But here's the difference. Because there are so many tier 1 exchanges, people are going to be able to cash out. And will it hurt the chart a little bit as people cash out? Yeah, it will. But a lot of people are going to be cashing out on exchanges when it comes to these bigger meme coins. It will hurt the liquidity. It will hurt the price a little bit. But here's the advantage of being on exchanges. This is the advantage. Is your liquidity pools don't need to be as strong on a DEX as somebody who's not on a bunch of exchanges, because you have liquidity pools on your exchanges. So it's you got to look at where they're at, right? So does Bonk and Does Bonk and Pepe's liquidity pools look great on the DEX? Absolutely not. But I can cash out on all exchanges, and I'm going to tell you guys these projects that say centralized exchanges aren't important. The minute somebody says that the centralized exchanges aren't important to their project, run away. Centralized exchanges are very important to the success of a meme coin. Hugely important to the success of a meme coin. Because 90% of the people that are coming into crypto will not use decentralized platforms. We will, because we've been here for a long time, right? But as this retail market grows, and retail's not in this market yet. This is all institutional and us degens over here investing in this, and that's why the market cap can't go up. When retail investors get here, they're not coming to DeFi first. Your new investors are not coming to DeFi first. They're coming to the central exchanges first. That's what they know. They're going to Robinhood. They're going to Coinbase. They're going to Crypto.com. They're going to these major exchanges, and they've heard about the Shiba Inu run, right? So they're going to be looking for that next meme coin that they think is going to make a Shiba Inu run on, that are sitting on them exchanges. Who are they going to see? They're going to see Pepe. They're going to see Bonk that are sitting on these tier 1 exchanges. They're hugely, hugely, hugely important. I don't see SHIB making another. I don't see it either, Samo. You guys know how I feel about the whole Shiba Inu ecosystem. I used to say that SHIB had another 10x in it. I'm not quite sure it does. I think that the developers of SHIB right now, they have completely destroyed that ecosystem. Doge, I think it's got a 10x in it, right? And I used to say Doge, SHIB, Floka, they got another 10x in them in the bull market. I'm not quite sure SHIB does. The developers have destroyed that ecosystem, and as they destroyed the ecosystem, they've also destroyed the community. I'm telling you guys, I was on that Discord space when they came out with K9 and how K9 may be replacing Bone, and how the metaverse was getting kicked to the back, and all these people that own Leash were pissed, and all the people that own Bone were pissed, and Pepe's in trouble. Behind the scenes, Pepe's in trouble. I just don't. I'm not Pepe, but SHIB. SHIB's in trouble behind the scenes. SHIB with a lot of its whales, with a lot of the SHIB whales, are not happy. They are not happy with what's going on over there. Do I think Coinbase will ever list Pepe? They listed him on their futures trading platform already. I do think if that goes well, which you see the volume, I told you guys would see a massive volume from Pepe from that. You're seeing the volume. I do think that they're going to get a spot listing. If the volume stays up, they will get a spot listing, without a doubt. Coinbase is not going to miss the opportunity to bring in all of them fees. All right, Junior, have a great day, man. Have a great day. So yeah, I think that it once that future goes well, which it will, which it is, they'll get a spot listing. They'll end up getting a spot listing in the European nations first, and then it'll roll over to the United States nation. United States is people don't want to list things because of them. It strictly is because of the government, but they will. They're not going to miss out on that money. They're just not going to miss it. Bubble bats. I mean, bubbles aren't looking too great, guys. They're not looking too great right now. But like I said, I expect us to trade sideways for months, guys. I expect us to trade in this channel right here for months and months and months and months. Bitcoin that lower 60 might hit 67, somewhere up in there, but coming back down. I expect us to be here pretty much all summer. I don't see this big, huge run happening to the end of the year, maybe even beginning of 2025. I'm leaning more and more about the 2025, guys. I really am leaning towards that, 2025 being the year. I was all about the end of 2024. I still think that we're going to make a push up there at the end of 2024. But it's getting kicked back. It's definitely getting kicked back. A lot of it has to do with the news. A lot of it has to do with, um, you know, different things that are going on within the cryptocurrency atmosphere right now. But I just don't see the big push up this year, especially in the summer. AI and VR. VR based projects. Here's the thing with AI, VR, all that stuff, it's all a narrative, right? And here's the one thing that I figured out when I came into crypto a long time ago. It's all about a narrative. It's about what's hot right now, right? AI is hot right now. It's a hot topic in crypto. So everybody is using the words AI. Everybody's trying to develop AI. Everybody's trying to develop like Selmo said VR. 99% of the people that are investing in AI and VR right now will fail. It happens every time. Like, what was the narrative last bull run? It was reflections. It was, all that stuff, right? It was metaverse, all that stuff. None of them guys are even around anymore. A lot of them guys aren't even around anymore. So it's all about the narrative. It's all about, so be careful about investing in projects that are newer projects that want to develop AI and want to develop VR, because most of them, one, don't have the technology background to do it, and two, don't have the development team that understands how to pull that off, and three, they don't have the funds to get that done, right? Because it takes a lot of money to develop AI. It takes a lot of money to develop VR. And think about Facebook has been trying to develop this forever, right? Unlimited supply of money that they have. So if they can't get it done, if they can't figure it out, if they can't figure out virtual reality with the amount of developers they have and the amount of funds that they have, how is Joe Smo from the street gonna come in and figure that out with a 3% tax? Think about it for a minute. It sucks because that's what I said, man. That's what I said, Ken. Like, how is Joe Smo from the street gonna come and figure that out with a 3% tax, and only 1% of that tax on a token is gonna go to development? Now, I'm not saying they can't, but I'm saying it's a tall task. It's a tall task. I mean, you seen what Apple came out with VR, right? That big clunky headset that they got that looks like you're on a spaceship somewhere. Nobody's going to outdevelop that. I mean, you're not going to spend more money than Apple, so we got to be careful when we start shifting these narratives around to what actually can be completed versus what's actually just a narrative, right? So I'm telling you, I'm more about the AI sector in crypto than I am about the VR sector, right? The virtual reality sector, I understand that it's going to be a hot buzzword out here in cryptocurrency. I'm not putting any money in a company that says that they're going to, and this is just me and how I'm investing, right? Your portfolio could look very different than mine. I'm not putting any money in a project that says that they're developing virtual reality. If Apple can't pull it off and Facebook can't pull it off, I'm damn sure not putting my money behind a development team that doesn't have the resources that them two have in order to pull it off. you know, these new Meta VR Ravens are tight. Yo, I got to see it work, man. BWD price is up. Okay. All right, Selmo. What's that? BWD. For sure, Selmo. Too rich for me. Big White said that's too rich for him. Augie will do it. No, he won't. No, he won't. Steve Jobs would have that's a good argument, Selmo. That's a good argument right there. Steve Jobs would have pulled this off already. I do believe that if Steve Jobs was still with us, Apple would be further along in their development of VR than they are now. I do believe, Selmo, I do believe that is a legitimate argument. I do believe that. So let's take a look at, we haven't looked at this in a while, and Tuber brought it up yesterday, and I was looking back through my stuff, and I was like, you know what, that's probably a good thing to review here. So altcoin season index, right? So when are we going to get to the altcoin season? And that's when the big bull run starts, right? So the score right now is 41, which means what? It means that we are strictly sitting in Bitcoin season. We are in Bitcoin season like crazy, right? You don't get to altcoin season until when? We talk about the 75. The score hits 75, right? We are so far away from altcoin season, which means you're still in that Bitcoin Ethereum run. You know, your altcoins are not going to take off, and you're not going to see them big, huge gains until we get into altcoin season. And we are far away from altcoin season with this score sitting at 41. We are still definitely strictly in Bitcoin season. And I call it Bitcoin / Ethereum season because I put them two together, right? They used to be apart, but I think they're together now. But we're far away from that, which a lot of people will say, oh my God, the whole bear market, I was adding to my bags. And altcoin season's not here yet. What, I'm sick of it. Just keep DCAing. Because when we get to altcoin season, things gonna explode. Yo, Big Watch, man. He's just trying to give it the old college try, man. Baby. That's all, baby. Let's go, man. Yo, last time I was in that world, man, I told you, man, my car had square wheels, and it was falling on my head, man. We were in trouble, man. I called up one of my other boys and was like, yo, what is up over here, man? It reminded me of the Sir Mix-a-Lot song, man. My hoop, these rolls and tailpipes dragging. Yo. So, yeah, it was a little nuts, man. But they're giving it the old college try. So I talked about this one on my X page over the weekend right here. With forking knife, WFK. Talked about this, guys, over the weekend. This is the hourly chart. So when I brought it to you guys on X, it was about right here. It was up in here somewhere. Been on a massive run, guys. A nice run to the upside. Definitely starting to put together a little bit of a red candle right now, which is much deserved to take a little bit of breather right here. But this thing went on a massive ride over here on the base chain. Definitely went on a ride. This is one that you're going to watch. This is one I'm bringing this to you guys because this is one that you're gonna want to watch because it's not done running. In my opinion, that it's not done running. There's still upward movement here, right? So how much upward movement, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But this is definitely one that I think you're gonna want to watch. Law Langer. Yeah, they did, Mr. P. They did. They did, but I think that this one's got more upside to it, guys. I think that this one is definitely not done running yet. The other one that we looked at over the weekend, let me see if I pick it out of here. Right here. Nope, that's Jupe, wrong one. Where we go? Right there. The other one that we looked at over the weekend was Base Apes, right? So when we looked at it over the weekend, it was down probably right up in here, right? Went on this massive run, right? Like literally when I put this on my X account, like it was over here in the sevens, right? It was over here in the sevens. So, it's still sitting on a double since we talked about it, right? But definitely this one right here, Base with Apes on the base chain, this one definitely has some more upside too. Definitely, I think that its team is strong, the branding strong, and the chart looks good. This is the hourly chart. You can see the kind of ebb and flows, the ups and downs, and then goes on this massive run. Has a little bit of a pullback here. Goes on this massive run again over the weekend right here, and then it's starting to pull back a little bit. Definitely another run coming in. So you see it starting to mint a green candle today. So you can see that I don't think that this is done, and the team itself is actually working pretty decent. I was actually when I was said something about this weekend on my X page, I was actually on a space listening to the dev. Definitely a project on the base chain I'm gonna keep my eye on. I got into it, obviously. I got into both projects that we just looked at. Definitely made some pretty good profits over there, man, on these. So definitely something that these two projects I'm keeping my eye on because I think they're going to be runners on the base chain. I think they're definitely going to be good plays, and they're not. I don't think they're done, and well worth getting into. And now, obviously, this one right here, the forking with knife. You're going to want if you want to look at this, you're going to want to wait for a pullback. You're definitely going to want to wait for a pullback. It's up 400 something percent. So, 300% now. So you're definitely going to wait for a little pullback, but I don't think it's done. And obviously, Base with Apes on base is definitely it's in its pullback, right? It's pulling back. It pulled back a little from the weekend over here. It's pulling back a little. So, but definitely starting to perform pretty well today already. So, definitely two projects you want to keep on your radar. You want to keep on your watch list. Roost. You guys know I like Roost. They launched their V2 due to the bots and everything else that was going on their V1 contract. But definitely their V2 has gone well. It's gone very, very well. They definitely have done it's up 28% here in the last 24 hours. But their V2 has absolutely done well. It's accomplished what it needed to accomplish. There was a bot on that thing on their V1. They just could not shake that bot off of there, and it was just tearing the chart up. They had to move to a V2. They just had to. But yeah, definitely having a strong morning already. Punk A over there on a Solana blockchain, one of these other low meme cap plays that we've been playing around with, up to 16 cents. Definitely on a strong hour right now. Look for this thing to possibly bust up into that 19-20 cent range and then look for it to fall back to 12 to 13 cents is what it usually does. And you can swing trade that all day, all day. Is what I've been doing. Obviously we talked about Pepe. Pepe definitely breaking. Look at that green candle on an hour. Look at that beautiful sight, that beautiful candle right there. 88, 5 zeros, 88. Look at that. Look at that hourly right there. Look at that. Big watch. Could you get a better candle than that? Could you get a better candle than that? Big watch. But what's going to stop? What's going to stop the bot? It's that you add there's additional protections you put in on your V2 contract Big Watch that will eliminate some of that bot activity. You can put in some bot protections and things like that that weren't on that V1. So it's all about how your contract's built. So, but yeah, look at that. Look at Pepe's hourly, man. Look at that thing, man. You couldn't get a better candle than that, man. Come on, man. Come on. Let's see where are we going now? Jasmine. Let's talk Jasmine, guys. So we know that Jasmine, the devs want to burn a crap ton of supply based off of their I call it their PFP utility. But Jasmine's performing right where it was last week, right around that 1 cent, 1.8 range. And definitely is looking. Jasmine, it's going to get back up to this 2 cent range. It's definitely going to get back up there. But they want to burn the supply down too. They have definite plans to cut this supply by locking up supply. I don't want to call it burning. They're not burning it. They're locking up a lot of the supply. So as Jasmine starts to roll this out, be mindful. You may see the supply start to go down, and down. Due to the lockup. As the supply goes down, you're going to see this price go up. So Jasmine's definitely primed for this run. It's been playing around here for a long time, man. You look at where this thing has been playing around in this 8 to this 1 penny 8 to 2 cent range. It's been playing around in this area for a long time, and it's got to break that 2.5 cent mark. It's got to break it, or it's just going to continue to trade sideways. We're just going to be here until it gets past 2.5 cents. But it will. I think when it runs, it's going to run extremely, extremely hard. And I can see 4 cents in Jasmine by the end of the year. I definitely can see that. Jupe, what's Jupe doing? We haven't looked at Jupe in a minute. Well, right there. Jupe's not doing too bad. Whoa, that hourly, they had a big old sell off on that hourly, didn't they? Whoa. Jupe gonna drop under $1 today? Damn, that means I gotta buy more Jupe, man. It looks like it's gonna drop under $1 today. Damn. I thought I had enough Jupe, but under $1, it looks like it looks like it's on its way. Looks like it's definitely on its way to under $1. Brett, what's Brett? Brett's not doing too bad. Brett's not doing too bad. I mean, I had this big sell off here. This right here is where all this nonsense happened, right? All this nonsense about who has what supply, who has this, who has that, who's called it, who didn't call it. I didn't care. It didn't matter to me. What mattered to me was I was able to strengthen my position in Brett based off of all that FUD. So they gave me a great opportunity to gain more Brett just by, all the infighting that was going on. So gave a great opportunity. So I watched the opportunity. I took advantage of that opportunity, got in, and definitely have been riding the wave up right now. And to me, Brett's a long-term hold. Brett will be the first $1 billion coin on base. It'll be the first $1 billion coin on base. There's just too many holders that there's too many holders. You get to a certain level when it gets to a meme coin that nothing else matters. And I think it's that $500 million market cap. Once you get there, I mean, it's that $500,000 market cap. I think that once you get to that level, that 500,000, 500 million, when you get to that level, a lot of what happens outside, all the FUD, all that stuff, influencers, YouTubers, stuff like that, they don't play a lot of, they don't push the price. You know what I'm saying? They don't push the price. By that time, the community's set. By that time, the groundwork for your project is set. The community's set. The volume's set. Hopefully, your exchanges are set. Everything's set into motion, and I think Brett will get there. Where at some point soon here, it's not going to matter. All that stuff's not going to matter, and the exchanges will be set. The volume will be set. The community's already, pretty much set. So definitely. That's why I think Brett will hit $1 billion. That's why I think it'll hit $1 billion. They're almost at that level where all the rest of that stuff doesn't matter. But again, you look at this, they have to get on exchanges because the liquidity is terrible. The market cap to liquidity ratio is bad. It's bad. So they definitely have to get on exchanges to try to offset some of that liquidity, some of that liquidity issue. Let's see. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here for the morning, but check out this forky knife over there on base, and check out Base Apes. I think they're two great plays on base. You guys know I'm a huge base fan right now, guys. But yeah, man, Monday looks like a sideways day. It really does. The hourly's coming in pretty green right now, but coming off of that deep red, achieving a lot of green's not going to be that hard. But definitely looks like it's going to be one of these days where everything just kind of goes sideways. Not a lot of action going on. Not a lot of action. But definitely start to look at your portfolios and figure out what you're trying to DCA into, because you got probably the summer to take care of that, right? So don't wait until the last minute to take care of that. Like, there's great prices out here right now to DCA into. There's great GME looking pretty good. Which GME? Is it the one on Solana? There's so many of them out there. Check Pelosi. I'm not checking that. Yeah, that ain't even a token. But Selma, which GME? There's a couple out there, man. I'm assuming that you're talking about the one on Solana. Okay, Wrapped ETH. All right. Yeah. All right, we'll check that out. That's the one on base, right? Wrapped ETH on base, yeah. I was in an AMA with that dude. I heard that dude talking to AMA. He seemed decent. That project seemed decent. We got more utilities. But this market, yeah, Selma, I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I heard him on an AMA, and the project sounded interesting. It sounded really interesting. So yeah, we'll look at it. But yeah, definitely, guys. Market's going to trade sideways, but look at your bags, consolidate them bad boys, figure out what you're going to DCA into. Start buying some crypto. Now's the time. To start buying. Right now, all the way through summer, my opinion is the time to start buying. Making sure that you're set, making sure that your bags are set, making sure that you have enough money in every project that you want to have enough money into. And like I said, the best part about it is the market's sprung a slow leak, so it's not like it's bottoming out on us. That could change within the next 5 minutes, right? We all know that it's crypto. But it doesn't look like it's bottoming out on us. So we're able to kind of slowly, methodically work your way through it. And don't go chasing everything, right? So we looked at 2 new plays that I got in over the weekend, and made some good profits on, and called them on X, right? But understand, like, we're not throwing a ton of money at these plays, right? They're on base. We're not throwing tons and tons of money. So, it shouldn't affect your overall portfolio, to get into some of these plays. Get to the bag, though. Get to the bag. And if you get in one of these plays and your thought process is a double up, get to the bag. Get to the bag. As soon as it's double up, get to the bag, guys. And that's what we got to do probably all summer long, is if we get into these plays, our job is just to get to your bags. And don't be holding on for these obscene amounts of gains. If they come, that's great, right? If they come, that's great. But a double up is good. A double up is good. Doubling your money in this market that we're in right now is a good play. It's probably one of your strongest moves. So with that, guys, we're out of here for the morning. We'll be back tomorrow night on X. We're back on here Wednesday. You guys have a great day. There's 75 people on this stream between YouTube and between X. I know a lot of you guys like to listen. You guys don't like to chat. Hit that like button on both X and YouTube. I really do appreciate it. It's been a great morning hanging out with my fellas. It's been great just chopping it up with crypto, man, and having some good laughs, man. It is an absolutely phenomenal Monday, guys. Take advantage of the Monday. Take advantage of the market. Get yourself DCA'd into your projects. And with that, man, we're out of here. You guys have a great day. Bye.